Well, hello guys. Today I'm gonna do something completely different, and that is starting a new account. And no, this is not an account that I will play on like indefinitely or for a long time. And why I want to start a new account is because I wanna show you how my thinking is and my priority is when I start a new account, and how I'm reasoning around all the different stuff like wishlist, temporary lessons, or title lessons like exclusive weapon stuff just in general. So stuff like that, I just want to go through and tell you how I would do this straight away. So here we just learn the basic movement of the game, and also this is so I can welcome all the new players, or if someone is new to the game, this stuff. And here is just teaching us how we can use our different abilities. Like here is Hewyn's ultimate, for example. So it just teaches us how we can do fights manually. We get some diamonds, might letters, and training manuals, and some gold.
I wouldn't have
The letters is used to summon units, and the diamond can be used to summon units as well. In here they're teaching us how to upgrade levels on a hero. But I will let you go through all of that, and from now on I will just skip it all until I get that first interesting point where there is something worth discussing. Also, let's just go through some basic stuff that you need to know about settings. Like here we have some, when you're in a fight they will show ultimate animations. They're pretty cool, but you can have random, you cannot always put it to never as well. I've always had it on never because sometimes the fights are long enough with you just watching them. Then we have some manual controls where you can tap to cast ultimate, and you can tap to activate mechanisms on the battlefield. I will show you this later on. And then you have auto battle. You should go to only select heroes. And what this does is, so now that we got a full team, we have the auto down here. I can turn it off for specific heroes if I want to cast them myself. Like, let's just get all the basic stuff through. So I would recommend going through those settings. If you want to see ultimates all the time, then just leave it or put it on always. But after a while it will be pretty tedious, and the fights will be pretty long when you do that. Forever. And here they're teaching us how to use the invite letters to recruit. And how about that? We got a Faye. Now we probably get a Luca.
By my life and honor, I shall protect you.
And then the journey restarts. Okay, so here we have the new mechanism. So this is why I went into options and choose to, as soon as I click them, they will work. So I can just do this quickly and painless, because otherwise you need to click them like twice or something like that. I can't remember exactly. So we are now unlocked the growth path, and will give you some objectives or quests that you need to complete. And when you complete them, you get stuff like diamonds, hero essence, so where you can upgrade your heroes. And then when you complete all the quests inside of one stage, you get some nice rewards as well. And it will continue for a while and giving you better and better rewards. Like this is some really nice rewards once you get out. And then we have the growth trials as well. And this is when you just reach certain objectives overall on your account, like achievements in some other games basically. And something I forgot to mention is that when you start out, I will just start skipping everything on the way. don't waste your time on these enemies right now, because what we really want to do is get to Holystone as quickly as possible. And here we have some stuff we can gather as well. And once you gather them, you can go into a hero
The general has asked me
and
to
upgrade their affinity. So we can use these to boost the affinity of the hero. And at certain stages, you get rewards. Okay, in the beginning, you should only go to 1300 on every hero. Then save them up until you get more heroes. That way, get some more invite letters. Nice trick to get a lot of invite letters in the beginning of the game. And also, don't forget to upgrade your heroes when you have.
Let's get started.
So they are as powerful as possible when you go into battle. But the reason I wanted you to push as fast as you can to Holystone and push the main quest is because once you do, you will unlock the AFK stages, and it's the most important feature in AFK Journey. So make sure you get here as quick as possible and unlock the AFK stages. I know you say it won't take that long to kill all the other minions or enemies on the way, but it's still really important if you're trying to have that competitive edge over everyone else that's starting on the same server as you. So now we unlocked AFK stages, and in the beginning I will just recommend you this as much as you can, because from AFK stages you get everything you need to upgrade your heroes, and you also get gold from it. Gold isn't that relevant later on, but here we can see how quickly we increase the amount of hero essence and also XP we get from each reward. And here they're just telling us about a new unit. But this is really important in the beginning of a new account, because the higher you get in AFK stages, the more XP and hero essence you will get. And here you can see the XP increased a bit, and this is per hour and this is per day. So you want to increase that as much as you possibly can. And this and AFK stages is actually more important than the story and everything that's surrounded by it, like all the creatures or monsters out and about in the world. They aren't as important as clearing AFK stages, because you can always do that later and get those rewards, but you can never get, how should I say, you can't get this progress back. Like if you miss a couple of hours or a day, so much hero essence you lose every day, or even XP per hour. But it's up to you how competitive you wanna stay on the account, like if you wanna go for story and all that. But I highly recommend you to prioritize AFK stages for this reason. It will give you one of the biggest edges in the game if you can keep this up compared to other players. And that's basically what it comes down to most. And then we also have some RNG with your hero recruitments and all that, but you can't affect your RNG, so we will talk about how you can minimize that later on. Make sure to do AFK stages. So at AFK stage 10 we unlock auto battle mode, so we can just put on auto battle and it will just continue fighting until we get defeated. And then we also have at AFK stage 30 we unlock auto progress, and it will take a while, or not that long before I'm there, but that means I can just go in here and click on that one, on the auto progress. That will mean I will be able to run around in the world and be able to progress in AFK stages without being in them. I will show that feature once it comes, but and here on the side, they actually tell you to use one of the instant AFK rewards. Wait as long as you can during the first couple of days to these, because they are actually based on your AFK stage reward. And I actually already made a mistake myself as well. I went into the daily quest and claimed these, and these are also based on your AFK stages. So when you start out, wait with the daily quest and claiming this until the end of the day, because this will give you 5 hours of your current AFK stages. So it will also be based on these. So you want to push up as far as possible before you claim the instant AFK rewards and also the daily quest chest or rewards. Oh yeah, then we have some stuff right here. Here we get some free logins, and at day 5 we get a random S tier from this list, and at day 20, 20, 40, 60, 80 and so on, for every 20 levels you will get a Celestial or Hypogene. And in the beginning you will also get Journey's Gift, where you get 10 invite letters daily, and at the end get a chest where you can pick between Aaron, Rowan, Igor and Brutus. This is definitely a Aaron pick, and I think it would tell us to recruit right now. And here comes the first 10 bomb, and it will be a CC, I believe, if I remember correctly. Oh, it didn't. It won't let me skip. The skip button is there, but it won't let me skip. So we have a Merrily. Very good hero early on. And here we have the Cecia. Really solid hero as well, but we won't be focusing on her. And the first time you get an S tier weekly, you can go in and share it. Still can't skip. But here we have an Arden. Really nice. We'll be focusing him later on as well. Once I get to... Oh, I get 100 more time. There is 2 different ways to share. I haven't paid attention to that yet. Wishlist is locked a bit longer until we have done enough summons in there. Here we come to the first spending opportunity. I mean, you could have gone into the trolley earlier than this, but this is probably the best value pack you will ever get. So if you're gonna be a small spender, or you're thinking about spending like a certain amount monthly, this is a pack you just should get. And you have 24 hours to get it. If you don't like your RNG on your account, don't get it. But while we're on the topic, let's go into the shop and see what's worth buying. Right now we have a pre-order. If you're gonna be that type of spender and gonna know that you're gonna play the account for a long period, a very high value pack in that sense, so I would prioritize this over a lot of other stuff. But it costs a bit as well. Don't know if you can buy it on the Farlight store. Maybe you can. I will have to check into that. And then we have the Gazette. You don't want to spend too much. The classic Gazette with just diamonds is a great value. But if you want to have some, you're going to spend a bit more and you want summons as well, go for the premium one as well. You get 10 epic invite letters straight away, so that's really nice as well. Oh yeah. Then we have a lot of different codes, and you will have to make sure you know what codes is current at the time you starting this. So I won't tell all the different codes because they might change. So go into like Analytica Discord or the public AFK Journey Discord to check what codes are active. I don't know if this one is still active. Yes? I don't know. There we got some summon. That one is really nice. And invite letters. Let's see if this one is still active. It is! Wow! That's really huge for day 1. I hope this is active once you guys start as well, because that one is huge. What about this one? That one haven't expired. That one haven't expired either. So I'm just gonna try and see what codes are reasonable. That one, this one probably not expired either. Nice. This one shouldn't expire either. What about this one? Oh. Not that one either. So you can pause the video and see the codes I put in. Like if you're starting in another season or later on. One doesn't work. Wow. That one worked. What about this one? I've also posted all the codes in the comments down below. So I will just remove all the codes that have expired, but there is plenty of ones that seems to be permanent, so that's really nice. With all those codes being redeemed, we can now start opening stuff. Oh, Sinbad, that's a really nice one to get early on by round. And also, if you ever have problems with anything or you are confused about something work, you can always go into the guide. And here they will put in everything you have encountered so far, if you need to know how something works. And then we have some basic stuff like this, where they're like, hey, follow us. And once you follow them, you can just and redeem these rewards. It's a way to make sure you get some extra rewards. And join the Discord so you get announcements and so on, so you don't miss the codes. That's also really nice to have. But like I was talking about earlier, with all those codes and redemptions, we can now go in and do some more summons. And I just want to unlock the wishlist. Oh,
I'm here. Who's
Nina. I think these heroes are just set. Coco is really nice. That's a hero we want to focus on.
Each limb of a tree is a wall
Almost?
of
That's really sweet, isn't it?
those who know
Viperion.
will have nothing.
So that's really nice. And we actually have some diamonds over. So straight away, we're gonna go into this. And we're gonna get our first pity. So if I remember correctly, these heroes that we'll get now is already guaranteed to be between 3 different heroes.
Let's stand and fight together.
It's Rowan, Hewynn, and Smokey. Here we got a Corin. And I will put those heroes up on screen just to show you guys who they are. And with this comes a strategy that some people chooses to do. If you don't roll a Smokey, they re-roll another account. Like, it's a strategy. This is so funny. I think I made 6 accounts. And I've only gotten Rowan from these 3 options. So now we can actually set our wishlist. And I think we're gonna go with... Let's see, I'm just gonna bring up the wishlist. So the good thing with high rolling Rowan there is we can replace him straight away for Bala. And I believe we're actually gonna replace Merrily with Bad. Might sound a bit insane, but her priority isn't that insane anymore. And we actually gonna go with Brutus. So this is Brutus. Once I get a copy of Brutus, I will remove him from here. And I'm actually gonna put in Mikola instead. So once I get the Brutus, I put in Mikola instead. And Odie and Coco is looking fine. Now the question is if we want to go Tassie or Aaron. Tassie will help you a lot in the beginning with like pushing AFK stages. And then Arden and Almus is fine. And here we probably want to swap to Aura. And if we get an Aura copy, we're gonna swap this to Carolina instead. And could go either Viperion or Nero here. It doesn't matter that much, but let's go for Nero. And I could actually just do a 10 bomb straight away, but let's put up our epic recruitment first. So I want the heroes I really want to focus on. So let's start with Illuminae. Then we go with Smokey's already there, but let's just swap him so I have them in position. We could go with Carol, and then since we don't go Aaron in the other one, I think I want to go in here, and let's go with Tassie as well. But this is our starter pack, basically. We could also do this, where we go Brutus and where we have him, Ludovic. Brutus is really good in a lot of modes. Use him as a tank because once he gets low HP, he will get a bubble which makes him immune. Ludovic is just a really strong healer in the beginning. So let's go with this and let's see what the first 10 bomb gets us. Hopefully we have some good RNG so I can show you how that looks like. Oh, double A tiers. Coco, that's really good in Dream Realm and stuff. As Sinbad as well, good. And let's see who the pity is. And who the like real first ST hero picked is Ludovic. That's good. So now, since I have a copy of Ludovic, I can go out, I can swap him, and I want to swap him for, I believe, Carolina actually. And here we have Hand of Resonance. It's just telling us how we can swap out different heroes and get higher levels on them, basically. Right now, it doesn't really matter who we got up there. We just want to make sure our damage dealers and some of our new healers up there. And here we actually get to upgrade Sylvina to Elite Plus. And as you can see, this is an A tier hero. So it starts a bit lower and you need more copies of it. Upgrade them. And this is an ST hero. Yeah. So here we only need one copy to get upgraded. But there is no huge power difference between A tier or S tier. So you don't have to think like, oh no, I don't have enough S tier heroes or so on. Like, it doesn't matter in a sense, because the power gap between the different tiers of heroes has nothing to do with power. Why they did this is because they want to have different ways to acquire heroes. And that's the only reason why there is A tiers and S tiers. So it has nothing to do with the power overall on the hero. It's just that they want to differentiate. They just want the ability to give you different heroes or different ways to acquire heroes. And so it has nothing to do with power. There we go. And I will just press auto battle and see how this goes. And this is what you should do as well. Upgrade your heroes a bit, see if you can high roll your heroes you put into your wish list. Then go in and try to clear as much as you can on AFK stages. And then you go out into the world and try to kill all the monsters and get more invite letters and more diamonds so you can summon more heroes. So this will be a series I will do over time, and I hope you enjoyed this first part of it. But as always, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.